Is your life's cup always empty or full? Namaste, my name is Himanshu Ranjan and welcome to another video in the journey of clarity, conciseness and consciousness. This question was asked to me by many people earlier in my life and the answer is very simple. Actually, the answer is different for different people. If your life's cup is always empty, there will be nothing you can add in another people cup because your cup is always empty. And if your life's cup is always full, you cannot add anything new whenever there is a need to add anything new in your life. So the wisest thing to have is to have a little bit of space always in your cup. So whenever there is a need to fill anyone else's cup, you can easily do that. And whenever there is a feel or you feel the need of adding anything new in your life, you can easily do that. But times have gone past and we have not changed the example. I mean, why carry on that same example with a new life? Why not take life as a wardrobe instead of a cup? You see, when you change the example, you change your perception also. So changing the example, look, I think in terms of consequences, I think in terms of cause and effect relationships. And what is the cause and effect relationship of changing that example is that, look at this thing, like in a cup, whatever you add, it does not matter whatever you add, it is always going to get mixed up ultimately, and you do not know what is the taste of your cup. If you do not know what you're adding in that cup, if you're adding things compulsively instead of consciously adding things in your cup, you do not know how that mixture will taste ultimately. And if you do it consciously, you know what kind of a mixture it is going to be. But let us change the example and change the perception, because when you change the example, when you start looking your life as a wardrobe instead of a cup, is you know that wardrobe has different segments also, and you know that life has also different segments, and it can be your career segment, it can be your health segment, it can be your business segment, it can be your charity or contribution to the society segment, or it can be your educational segment. So there are different segments in your life, and what my mentor or what my coach with whom I have learned the wisdom of neuro-linguistic programming, he told the importance of 7 life areas, which I have also shared in the ebook which will be given. I think it is on my website in the resources section. So I will put a link of that ebook. You can easily find that ebook. But let us come back to the topic, is that we are having different life segments in our life. As a wardrobe has a different segment, and when you have different segments in your life or in your wardrobe, you can easily put each and everything in different segments. And in a similar way, you can put each and everything in your life in different segments. When you know that there are different segments, you can put each and everything consciously in those segments. Suppose you buy a course, you know in what segment that course is going to add value. And if you do not know in what segment it is going to add value, you simply buy that course or buy that piece of knowledge and you don't know where to implement it. So it is necessary to be conscious of what you are adding in your life and where you are adding in your life. The second thing is that most people do not get aware of the simple fact that there is a limited space in each and every segment in your life, or in your wardrobe. Let us take an example of wardrobe, is that there is a limited space in your wardrobe in each segment, and you can either fill it by quantity or you can either fill it by quality. What happens when you fill it by quantity is, suppose, let us take an example of a wardrobe, is that you're having a segment of a shirt and you put each and every shirt you see in the market and you simply put it in your wardrobe and you simply purchase that shirt and you fill it by quantity. And what happens when you see any shirt worth buying, any shirt that is a quality shirt? Now you have spent all your money, and you have already filled up your space, already filled up your shared segment. Now, of course, you can buy it. Money is not the issue, but space is the issue here, because your shared segment is always full. And to put that quality shirt in your wardrobe, you either have to remove that shirt from you either have to remove another shirt which is already in your wardrobe in that shirt segment and put it either into any other segment of your wardrobe. Suppose you're putting the shirt segment, your shirt in the trouser segment, when you do not have space for that quality shirt you're having. So what happens is that your trousers and shirt will automatically get mixed up, and what you do, you will do it some other time also, because it will simply create a new way of doing things. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So that is the thing. Your trouser segment will get mixed up, and now to remove, there will be a time when you have to remove that quantity shirt which you are not wearing. And simply, there are many shirts in our life which we are not wearing. We simply have them, and they are still in our wardrobe. We do not have the need. We do not need those shirts anymore. Similarly, there are things in our life which we do not need anymore, and we still have them. Like our physical space is filled up with things and all messed up. And this is how it goes. Your physical space is the representation of your mental space, and your physical space affects your mental space too. Like how organized your physical space is, how organized your mental space is, or how clear your physical space is, and it will reflect on your mental space too. So that is the thing. Now it is simply a journey towards clarity, conciseness, and consciousness. So the importance of this video is that to know that there are different segments, and there is an importance of quality in your life, not quantity in your life. So I hope this very simple concept is very easier to understand and implement in life. So clear out what you are having in your life and just have space in your life. Be conscious that there are segments in your life, and focus on each and every segment on quality basis, not quantity basis. The approach must be quality over quantity. So see you in next video, and keep moving forward. Kadima.